everyone, welcome back again to the 80s Movie Den. So this is going to be my 8th and final part of my 1980s action star series. It was pretty challenging deciding who was going to be my last pick. I had about 3 or 4 that I really thought deserved to be here. But I decided to go with somebody whose body of work has spanned well beyond the 80s. And one of the most versatile and most well-known actors out there. And I decided to go with Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis was born in 1955 in former West Germany. Mother was German, father was a soldier, and he was stationed out there. They moved back to the US, I believe, just before 1960. They moved back to New Jersey. That's where he grew up, went to school. His first movie role was actually a non-accredited role, and it was in the Frank Sinatra film, The First Deadly Sin. Which is interesting because I picked this up a while back, and I had no clue that he was in this movie. So that was pretty neat to find out. That's kind of what started it all for him. He had an absolutely illustrious career. He was extremely busy. He was very versatile. He did voices. He did the baby's voice, Michael, I believe. Mikey's voice, yeah, or Mikey's thoughts for Look Who's Talking. His major break as an action star came when he did Die Hard. The Die Hard films to this day are extremely popular. It put him on the map. The first 3 Die Hard films grossed over $700 million US worldwide, and it catapulted him into the #1 status for action stars. But not only the Die Hard films, he was in a very popular primetime series called Moonlighting with Sybil Shepherd. He received some nominations for that as well. I believe he won some awards for that role. I'm not too sure how many seasons it went. He also was in an episode of Miami Vice. He was in an episode of The Twilight Zone. His body of work, his movies, the Die Hard films, Hudson Hawk, Armageddon, which was a great movie, and I don't have that movie. As big as my collection is, I don't have Armageddon in there, and for some reason I thought I had it. I might have to look a little bit harder for it, but if I don't have it, I will pick it up. So then he did some M. Night Shyamalan films as well. He did The Sixth Sense. He did Unbreakable, which was another excellent movie. He was in Pulp Fiction, The Last Boy Scout, Sin City, Planet Terror. He played in Over the Hedge as well, The Whole 9 Yards. Yeah, I mean, he was on fire. He was also, he had a recurring role in the television show Friends as Jennifer Aniston's character Rachel's love interest in the TV show Friends. So he had a very illustrious career. Like I said, the Die Hard films, for me, is why I chose him to be on the top 8 of the 1980s action star list. Just an unbelievable career. I know that recently, I don't know too much, so I don't want to say too much because I don't really know how his health is, but I have heard that he's been having some struggles with his health. Let me know in the comments if you know exactly what's going on with Bruce Willis, but I heard he has been having some complicated health issues lately. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. But the Die Hard movies, absolutely awesome films. The first one, was fantastic. I like them all, but if I had to pick my favorite one, it would obviously be the original. I also read that he did a lot of his own stunts in that movie, which is quite remarkable because some of the stuff that was done in that movie was pretty intense, pretty incredible. So Bruce Willis definitely deserves to be in my top 8 of 1980s action stars. Not only that, like I said, he had such a versatile career. He did so many different things, and that definitely puts him up there as not only one of the greatest action stars of all time, but really one of the greatest actors of all time as well. So I hope you enjoyed this series, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned. I have more episodes coming. If you're new to the channel, welcome. This is an 80s based movie channel, but I cover television shows and popular culture of the 1980s as well. I also touch on popular culture and movies from other decades, but it's mainly based around the 1980s. So thanks for stopping by. If you like the content, please feel free to subscribe. This has been the 80s Movie Den, and as always, we'll catch you on the next one.